Hi, this is KY here. Today's story of Kopi Korek setting in Teluk Anson in the 1950s. Today, of course, many of you have heard of Teh Tarik. But Kopi Korek, well, that was the name. Probably was just a name. It was run by by a Chinaman, with pretty girls. The best thing about this was that you would be served by pretty girls dressed in red and sexy, for a cup of coffee. Not just serve, they will sit by you and chat with you about the problems that you may have. They will lend a ear. Further to that, I'm not sure. So it was very small. It was very near my house. It was situated in a field, in a small field across my old school, primary school, nestled in the corner of the field among other smaller shops, tailors, textiles, and those. But this was a particular shop that opened for business from 7 until midnight. Patrons, of course, mostly young men or married men, So it was there for a long time. They had the license, but as far as I know, it was never raided by the powers that be, or the police, or the government. All right. So most of them were Malay patrons, and later on, I heard they were, workers, from the suburbs, who brought their produce to sell in the morning, and they stayed on in the night to enjoy a bit, to relax, relax a bit, before they went home. So most of the girls were, very pretty girls, young girls. They will be serving you, you know. Of course, this is just a joke. Maybe the wife would come around, with looking for the husband. But it was a rare case, Most because it was a small town, and probably I think most of the patrons were not locals. They were from the suburbs because they were strangers in town, So, like for locals, like our parents, our menfolk, if they came here, it would be the talk of the town the next day. It would be known, and everybody will be walking and looking and looking. Well, there was most of them. I think were farmers, plant orchard farmers or workers in the suburbs. They come down, to have fun, and it's a place very important, a very popular place, full of people, and the girls were very pretty. Music would be blaring, the latest, P. Ramlee, Cliff Richard, Elvis, Fabian, Ricky Nelson, Everly Brothers, the Beach Boys, you name it, in those days. And there was a jukebox also there, So everything was blaring away. And everybody was enjoying themselves. But I've not heard of any serious clashes, among the patrons. Probably they were, but well, I was very small then, we just walk around and look at it, and then off we went. But it was there every day, from not till dawn, from maybe evening until the wee hours of the night. So it was a roaring trade, a roaring business. It was known as Kopi Kore. Kore means, Kore, as the name suggests, means you'll be digging, That means you're groping. Another was actually was groping. You'll be groping the girls. I don't know. Probably they have done it. So whatever happened after that drink, it will be between the girl And the patron and the man, of course, some may have escorts. They were escorts waiting for to bring them home if they were, have their boyfriends. But they were, they were something like social escorts. I don't know what else they do after they close for business. It is off the proprietor's hand. But yeah, but they may be the yes, yeah. Things may go on between the patrons, and the ladies who serve. I wouldn't know. But that is Kopi Korek for you. It was there for a long time, maybe when I left town, it was still there, in the 60s. Probably it was overtaken by, because it was a very old-fashioned traditional way, it was overtaken by modern clubs, modern nightclubs that mushroom in Teluk Anson after the 70s. This was phased out probably. Then most of the girls got employment in bars, girly bars, which were more lucrative, than a small coffee shop in the open. So, so because of the competition, they might have closed down, and probably a proprietor had started this own nightclub business. So that's where the girls went. Okay. So it was there for quite a number of years. So it was known as Kopi Korean. Everybody in Anson knew about it. And if you today, if you ask these old chaps, people like us, they will remember the good old days of Kopi Korek of Anson. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.